Good morning, classmates. Good morning, Dr. Mani Ibuta. I'm Cynthia Sanico, and I'll be reporting power. So, what is power? Power is a rate of doing work. It is a measure of how quickly work is done. For a quantity of work that is done in an amount of time, the power done is power is equals to work over time. So the unit for power is the watt, which is equal to a joule per second. 1 watt is equal to 1 joule per second. Power can be also expressed as force times velocity. Since work here is expressed as force times distance and velocity is divided by this is distance divided by time, then power can also be expressed as force times velocity. Problem number 1. A forklift truck can raise a load of 315 kg to a height of 2 meters in 20 seconds. What is the power developed? So we have given mass 315 kg, height 2 meters, time 20 seconds. So the formula in finding the work is force times distance. Nganong magkuha pa man ta sa work? It's because we don't have work given here in the problem. So we can't solve the problem without the value of work, without knowing what is the work done. Okay, so let's solve first the work done. Okay, so force times distance is equals to 315 kilogram times 10 meter per second squared times 2 meter. Ngano inani man ni MA? Asa man gikuha ang MA? MA is mass times acceleration. This is the formula in finding the force. Okay. So our work done is 6,300 joule. Now we can solve for power. Power is equals to energy over time. Remember that work is equals to energy. Okay, so work or energy. So our energy is 6,300 divide by 20 seconds. So the power is 315 watts. Problem number 2. A 50 kilogram person runs up the stairs 10 meters high in 2 minutes. Acceleration due to gravity, which is constant, is 10 meters per second. Determine the power. So we have given mass is 50 kilogram, height is 10 meters, acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second squared, time interval is 2 minutes or 60 seconds. 2 minutes or 120 seconds. Wanted, or we're looking for power. Now take note. If the object is lifted straight up at constant speed, then the force needed to lift it is equal to its weight, or mass times acceleration due to gravity. The work done on the mass is then work is equals to force times distance is equals to mass times gravity, acceleration due to gravity times height. Height is the distance, mass times acceleration due to gravity is the force. Okay. Solution. So the formula in finding the power is work over time. So work is equals to force times distance is equals to weight or mass times acceleration due to gravity. Height times height. So this one. So in other words, work is equals to mass times acceleration due to gravity times height. Okay. So substitute na nato ang ijang value. Our mass is 50 kilogram. Our acceleration due to gravity is 10 meter per second squared. Our height is 10. So our joule or the work done is 5,000 joule. So the power is work over time. Substitute. What is our work done? It's 5,000 joule divided by our time, which is 120 seconds. 2 minutes or 120 seconds. So the power is 41.7 joule per second. Problem number 3. Calculate the power required of a 60 kilogram person who climbs a tree 5 meters high in 10 seconds. Acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second squared. So, given mass is 60 kilogram, height is 5 meters, acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second squared, time is 10 seconds or the time interval. So, we are looking for, again, power. Solution. So, again, work is equals to mass times acceleration due to gravity times height. So, substitute 60 kilogram times 10 meter per second squared times 5 is equals to 3,000 joule. Okay, so, solution for power, work over time. So, our work is 3,000 joule divided by 10 seconds. So, our power is 300 joule per second. Problem number 4. A rotary comedy with a power of 300 watts and period of 5 minutes rotates 5 rounds. The energy it uses is A. 15 kilojoule, B. 75 kilojoule, C. 90 kilojoule, and D. 450 kilojoule. So what do you think is the answer? Let's find out if your answer is correct. So we have given our power is 300 watt or 300 joule per second. Our time is 5 minutes or 300 seconds. And the number of rotation is 5. And what we are looking for the energy used by the rotary comedy. So derivation. Power, in solving the power, the formula is work over time or energy over time. So since we have the power, already given ang power, so what we are looking for is the energy. So let's derive. Anong gagawin natin para makuha yung energy? Okay, so just multiply both sides by time. Then cancel time here. Then transpose. Energy is equals to power times time. So this will be the formula that we are going to use to solve the energy. Okay, so power is equals to energy over time. Solution na ni. Energy is equals to power times time. So energy used during one rotation. So energy is equals to, our energy is 300 times 300 is equals to 90,000 joule. Energy used during 5 rotation. So just multiply by 5, 90,000 joule times 5. So the answer is 450,000 joule. So the energy is equals to 450 kilojoule or 4.5 times 10 to the power of 5 kilojoule. Okay. So activity. So this will be your learning activity sheets. All you have to do is to solve the problem, then answer the guide questions. I'll be posting the activity later. So that ends my report. Thank you.